Okay, in today's lecture, I will familiarize you with the coordinate plane as we begin our journey on graphing. So we can see here we have a y-axis, and it's in the positive zone there, in the negative zone here. And then we have the x-axis. That's the positive end, and this is the negative end. So let's learn about the terminology of the coordinate plane. This is the coordinate plane that you see in front of you. The first thing I want to tell you is that the origin is at the center. We call it the origin. And the x and the y coordinate values here are 0, 0. The next thing you need to know is that this is quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. The x values in quadrant 1 are positive, and so are the y values in quadrant 1. In quadrant 2, the x value would be negative, and the y value would be positive. In quadrant 3, the x value would be negative, and the y value would also be negative. And in quadrant 4, the x value would be positive, and the y value would be negative. Let's look at why that is so. We can look at our numbers on the x value, the x-axis here, and we can look at our y values there. And with that in mind, we can see x is positive and y is positive in quadrant 1. Okay, so why is quadrant 2 different? Well, let's go look at that. X values are these here, so they are negative. Y values are these here, so they are positive. Okay, let's go look at quadrant 3. That would be x, and this would be y. Both of them are in the negative values. And quadrant 4, this would be x, and this would be y, which means that x is positive and y is negative. Okay, so that's basically what you need to know about the coordinate plane in order to understand your graphing as we go forward. Now, the last thing I want to show you in this short clip is that you're always going to list your x value first and then your y value for your coordinates. And the x is always going to be in the horizontal direction, and the y is always going to move in the vertical direction. Okay, so I'll see you in tomorrow's lecture when we will build on this knowledge for the next rules that you need to know. Enjoy your day.